Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Yeah, as my cup says, every now and then I fall apart, just like a taco. I'm about to fall apart. No, I'm kidding. So, how are you guys today? What are you prepping this week? Me? Uh, I am I'm filling in my gaps. I am. Um, Especially when it comes to my go-to uh, coffee, creamer, powdered milk. I got to stock up on powdered milk. Um, I'm good with my baking section. I want to get in more stuff, for the kids, because they need to have their own, pantry. I want the kids to have their own pantry. The pets are good. First aid is good. Cleaning supplies and laundry supplies are good. So really, it's filling in the gaps this week. Getting the kids started with their own pantry. I'm starting the Hope Chest for Cariana. Things like that. So, mm, let's get into it. We got some stuff to discuss. Right on. So, let's put in what we're prepping in the comment section so we can bounce ideas off of each other. Okay. So, this email was sent to me. Okay. And she says that she was in Walmart's in Kansas City metro area. And she said, the bags of ice that you can purchase up front for your coolers? She said, well, they had an entire freezer dumping in the meat department that was full of bagged ice. Well, that's just strange. I've never seen that before. And she said, and I've never seen bagged ice outside of their freezers that are normally kept up front of the store. I guess they're running low on frozen meat products to display. She said, I also wanted to share this PDF with you and your viewers. Oh, okay, cool. You guys have been sending me a lot of PDFs that I've been sharing with the community. So I still have the PDFs for the August and Farms recipes. I still have the PDFs for the home remedies, the herbal home remedies. Okay, so here's another PDF for you guys. Okay, she said it's attached. This PDF has tons of recipes on how to use your food storage, all sorts of cooking instructions and recipes using basic food stores, recipes for food that we may not normally make. Okay, that's awesome sauce. There's also a link, okay, that I'm going to leave for you guys in the description box. You guys know to always go to the description box for all the really good links, right? Plus, there's links for small businesses owned by people in our community. Plus, there's links to preps that I have bought, stuff like that, okay? She said, with the uncertain times that we are living in, I encourage everyone to print out any and all bread recipes, canning recipes that are above and beyond what is in an official canning book. Yeah, that's a really great tip. It's a really great tip. Plus, write down all of your recipes. How our grandparents, our parents, okay, they would have their little recipe box and everything was written on index cards, that type of thing, or start a binder. Get all your recipes started, written down, printed out, everything. Let's get that going. Okay. She said, I've started collecting scrap flannel material from thrift stores. I will be cutting these up into 9-inch squares to be used as reusable toilet paper or wet wipes. Okay, that's a great idea. I figured once TP starts getting low, it will only be used for number 2, so I can slowly acclimate going to cloth. Okay, what I started doing was old t-shirts that I've had, since, when Andrew was having growth spurts, and old t-shirts that Sean, doesn't wear anymore, old t-shirts that I don't wear anymore, things that don't have like graphic design or anything on it like that. What I'll do is I cut those up. Half I keep as rags, cleaning rags, and the other half I have stored away in bags that we have been storing away for years, that are going to be kept away in case of an emergency, like no toilet paper. I've been doing that for years. She said, I've also purchased a water bottle style handheld bidet. That's awesome. I also made about 3/4 of a 5-gallon bucket full of laundry soap, where it only requires 1 tablespoon per load. This bucket also contains one of those laundry plungers. The recipe is written on the outside with a Sharpie so it doesn't get lost. For older ladies like myself, or ladies who have a horrible weak pelvic floor or suffer from incontinence, I would suggest that you start thinking about what you will do when the Poise products are gone. Okay. I purchased some intralabia pads from a wonderful lady on Etsy. If you are handy with a sewing machine, then these would be a breeze to sew. These will all be saved in hopes that I won't need them, but I have them just in case. Much love, and thank you for sharing information every day. Well, thank you, honey. I love you too. So if you want this PDF, okay, for basic food storage ideas and stuff like that and recipes, just email me, okay, and I will send you this PDF, okay. So on to this, okay, and the Walmart saga friggin' continues. It's like, seriously, come on, guys. So this subscriber, she's like, you mentioned something in your video about Walmart. When are we not talking about Walmart? It's like they need to really seriously get on the ball, because this is ridiculous. She said everything went well at first, if a bit off. I wasn't given the option to pick up a day or time. It just said pick up anytime after 1:52 p.m. But it also said, we'll notify you when it's ready for pickup. Okay, well, is it after 1:52 p.m. or when you say so? Oh, pick one. She said, I've never had to do that before, so I waited, and at noon it was still showing preparing. I thought maybe there was an issue with the bank, but that was fine. I even wondered if it was the amounts of some of the stuff I was buying. Like the other lady, I was taking advice from Trish and stocking up on OTCs. Vicks, mainly this time, since it's been so hard to find. After a few hours of it still being prepared, the Walmart app kicked me out and wouldn't let me back in. Finally, at 6 p.m., I was able to get back on it, and it still said preparing. According to the people at the store, all of the Walmart's computer system was offline completely for several hours and had just gotten fixed. I scheduled it for pickup on the 16th, but it's still showing preparing. So I guess I'll see if it's done when I head out. I also wanted to see if I could get the PDFs. Okay, yeah, I'll send those to you. I think I already sent them to you, and understand how the other person feels. I feel like I'm crazy sometimes, especially with how people react to the word prepper. You are not crazy. None of us are crazy. You know who is crazy? The ones who are not preparing, because they're the ones that are going to be running around like chickens without heads when they're starving. Okay? They're the crazy ones that are going to be stealing the gas if they're prepared. We're not crazy. None of us in this community are crazy. Okay? None of us. It's them. She said, I was talking to someone and mentioned the Augustin Farms on Amazon, and she said they were fine. Our boyfriend bought enough of the emergency food to last them both a year, and I had to stop myself from saying, that's not enough. Get more. Yeah. But honey, you know, at least they're at a year. At least they are a heck of a lot more prepared than a lot of other people. I still know people that go to the store every single day to buy what they're having for dinner that day because they don't want to listen, they don't want to hear. You know, so I'm happy for them, you know. Believe me, I I hear you. I really do. Okay. And now you guys need to stop. Commercial break. Okay, so this recipe was sent in, and this subscriber said, just thinking maybe some of your viewers would like to have a cheaper way to clean. You need vinegar, a spray bottle, lemon oil, or lemon juice. Fill your bottle with vinegar, uh, two good squeezes of Dawn dish soap, 5 to 10 drops of lemon oil, and a splash of lemon juice. Okay, that's a really good disinfectant, and it would smell really good too. So here's a picture of what she's talking about so you know what to get. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to make that. Okay. And now this subscriber, she got a hold of me and she said, this is scary. Uh, on the 14th of March, the World Bank president, David Massif, I can't pronounce his last name, held a virtual event, okay, and warned all people in the world and businesses against that word, hoarding, that word, okay? Hoarding food and gasoline despite the gas hikes and sanctions. Yep, he used the word, that hoarding. We're not hoarders. That word. He admits there is a problem, a global problem. He says it's due to the war and sanctions, but it's mostly due to the sanctions. He also warned that hoarding drives up prices and makes it harder for those in poorer countries. Blame the prepared, of course. Yeah, yeah. You're going to blame people of the prepared mind? No. Blame the panic buyers. Blame the people who refuse to be prepared and then go out and buy everything up. See, people of the prepared mind have been preparing for years, so we don't have to go out and panic buy and empty the shelves. Okay? So I'll go on. And guess what? There is nothing to worry about, though, according to the bullshit assessments. Everything will be just fine. He expects a robust response from producers around the world, but be magic. Yeah, and energy, he expects a big increase in energy along outside the Russia, she says. He doesn't go into how all of this will be accomplished. So yeah, must be magic. Yeah, bippity boppity boop. Yeah. He assured that we have no need, no need to have extra supply in your kitchens, in your restaurants. The right thing to do in these current situations is to not go out and buy extra flour or gasoline. Nay, nay. Shame on you. Yeah, what do you think? Tisk tisk. Okay. Yeah. Wow, interesting. He used flour as an example. Yeah. He also said we need to recognize that the world is a dynamic global economy and will respond. There will be enough to go around. How magically reassuring. And then she put emojis like she's going to get sick. So I'll say this: gag me with a spoon. Then she said, I looked at my husband and was like, if this isn't a big red flag waving in everybody's faces, I don't know what is. Better go get some gas and flour. Oy vey. And then she sent me these two pictures and a Malpass. Okay, that's how you say his last name, Malpass. David Malpass on the impact within Russia of economic sanctions against Russia. He's a moron. Yeah, 50 Shades of Oy vey. No kidding. Here's more recipes for you. Okay, the ingredients are this. Okay, I'm going to read everything and then I'll leave everything in the description box below for you as well. Okay, uh, it's called Navajo Fry Bread. Okay, 4 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 2 teaspoons salt, 1/3 cup oil, 3 or 4 cups water. Directions: place dry ingredients in a bowl, sift and stir with hands. Make a well in the center of the flour. Pour 1/3 cup of oil into the center, then slowly pour hot water into the center as you mix with your hands. You want your flour to form into a ball, so you don't want it sticky. Once you get it pliable, you'll knead it till it's firm. Place back into the bowl, cover it for about 45 minutes to let it rise. Heat a skillet with oil. Once hot, pinch off a good amount of dough, stretch it out to the size you want, or use a rolling pin floured surface, then fry till golden brown. I don't like the rolling pin, makes it too thin. Okay. So then here is another recipe. Barstad prize winning chili. 2 pounds ground beef, 1 medium chopped onion, fresh garlic to taste, garlic salt to taste, 2 cans ranch beans, or Western style beans, 1 can rotel, 1 can chopped chilies, chili powder to taste, cumin to taste, optional chopped jalapeno. Brown your meat, add all ingredients together, heat for 2 hours, serve 6 or more. So here are some pictures of her fry bread and her chili. Okay. And then this subscriber, she sent me this. She said, in case you can't take a shower, here is a way you will be able to. So I will find the link. It's $22. It's a heating camp shower. There you go. It's pretty. And then this is for, in case some of your viewers don't know about this, it's called Jet Boil. It's a little bit pricey, but if you ever need it, I think it will come in handy and worth the price. Cup of Joe on the go, lightning fast boil. Huh. Okay, I'll look for it and then leave the link in the description box below. And for before I go, the subscriber who runs the truck stop, okay, she said for a little bit of good news for those driving diesels, I was just contacted to reduce the diesel price for the second time this week. Her diesel prices have dropped 70 cents a gallon. She said, I don't expect it to continue for very much longer, but for right now, it's a really good thing. Yeah, it is. And it's, you know, I would have never thought, you know, that that would even be happening, because the last time she said that it had dropped 50 cents. So now it dropped an additional 70. And then she also said something about three suppliers deliver in the morning. She talked to one of the delivery drivers, and she was informed that the distributor handling her store is doubling up on his routes to a single truck, as well as using smaller trucks to cut down on fuel costs. So she said, hang on tight as the world spins out of control. Yeah, I know. I know. It's like, you know, you just, yeah, you just feel like your head's just going, toom, 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 toom. All right, guys, that's all for this video. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.